What's up, guys? It's John Reeves Live, and today we're going to be checking out a new artist for our channel, and I'm really thoroughly stoked about this. This is Eva Cassidy, and the song is Over the Rainbow. I love the original of this song. I love the story about the original of this song. Like, there's so many cool things about this song, and it's just a beautiful song. So anytime I hear people tackling a cover of this, it makes me so happy. Like, I'm really genuinely stoked to be checking this one out. So if y'all are new to my channel, smash that sub button, and let's check this one out together. Freaking boop, and then hit that play button. Boom!
Somewhere over the rainbow way.
Oh, man.
The pine in the land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Man, I love her tones. She sings where a lot of people like end notes. Like, she pretty much operates at the ending of a lot of people's notes, which is really cool. Like, she holds these sustains out and just kind of gives a little bit of a vibrato subtly at the ending of them. And I think that's really a very interesting way in doing it. And I'm trying to think of like an instrument to compare that to, because in my head I've got something I don't know. I can't put my finger on it though. She's got such a beautiful voice.
Dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Man.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, oh, way above the chimney tops, that's where
I love that transition. Whew. She's a very classical guitarist. That is beautiful. I love that chord progression too.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, oh, way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me.
Woo. Oh my God. Okay.
the rainbow. Skies are blue.
That was so perfectly done.
And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow wide, oh, I can't hide.
That is such a beautiful ending to that song, man. I have to say, like, that's one reason I like this song a lot, is because you can tell a lot about a person's style by how they cover this and what emotions it kind of brings out of you when they're singing it. Sometimes it's really happy. You know what I mean? And I freaking love that. Sometimes it's just like a really happy, little calm, chill vibe where you're just imagining yourself over the rainbows and everything's perfect. But then sometimes covers like this makes you think like it's a sorrowful song where it's like, man, if they can, why can't I? Like in a sad way, like why can't I do this? And I don't know, man. I think it's something to do with like maybe the tempo a lot of the times as well too. But like one thing that I feel about her is it felt like more like sorrowful, maybe mourning a little bit, like just this. And it might be the way that she makes this tempo something that you have to sit in. Like you are going to, like, especially if you're here for it. You know what I mean? You're like, no matter what, I'm going to check out this and listen to this song. She has your attention for that time, and you're going to hold, like, she holds every single line with the same importance, and it's all got, like, you know what I mean? You're going to hear the message and the way that she's going to put it, and she's going to make you sit in that message for a second. And I think that's a really cool way of doing this song, because most of the time, like I said, it's kind of like a little bit of an up tempo, kind of like it can be sad, but it just feels like a really peaceful song to me most of the time. And this time, it definitely felt like that as well, but it also just had this crescendo of mourning, and I thought that was really interesting. And speaking of crescendoing, like right in here where she starts hitting these higher notes, like right in here. She did such a good job of crescendoing those notes so where it just made you anticipate it the entire time, or at least for me, it made me anticipate like those notes coming up, hopefully. And I'm just curious, like, what does it sound like when she does kind of unleash her voice more? And she nailed it, man. Absolutely nailed that crescendo. I freaking loved that. I love that part probably more than anything else in this song. It's just like the way that she built up to that line. And like I said, I mean, kind of makes you sit in this up until that point where you're just like, so it's like, I think it's called dissonance, but it's whenever you build like this kind of like feeling where you're anticipating the next thing. And I think she does that really, really well. And she's clearly conquered her voice. But like, and two, I think it's like sometimes with vocalists in particular, and I think a lot of listeners to vocalists have this thing where like you'll try to compare vocalists to each other, or like you're like, oh man, you know, this person can hit the highest note and I like them because they can hit the highest note, and there's somebody else out there will be like, well, this person get it hit higher or something like that. And people always try to compare vocalists by like technicalities or like different things that they can do. And I feel like one thing that's really interesting to me about her as a vocalist, I am blown away by her vocal technique and just like how good she is as a vocalist. But she's not necessarily somebody where like you're going to be like top this vocalist of all time, because she has like this just not necessarily, she's not hitting these like cinematic epic things, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of the times that's what more people tend to gravitate to as far as like the like mass audience. But I feel like if you're really comparing vocalists and just how they make you feel, she is definitely world-class vocalist and up there with a lot of the other massive vocalists like that. But either way, thank you very much for sending me this one. I like songs that make me think a lot, and that one definitely did. Hope you're having a blessed one. If you need anything at all, please message me. All of my socials are at John Reeves Live, and I will talk to y'all then. Freaking toodles. Bye.